Good Tuesday, guys and dolls. It's D here, your friendly neighborhood tattoo VO. Today we're going to talk about how VO is not just reading words off a script.
It's time to Ink Positive. Tips and insight from the Tattoo VO.
This is a common misnomer, misconception, especially amongst those who haven't done this job, which is also why a lot of folks think, oh, voiceover. A lot of people are doing that. I'm going to try my hand at that. Seems simple enough. Get a mic, get a computer, get an interface, and then, I'll just have all these auditions and stuff, and people will just send me work to read. As we all know, that's not really how it works. But more importantly, it's not just reading words off a page, it's understanding what is trying to be conveyed, whether it's the emotions, the message, the story being told. There is always an author behind every script, whether it's an author for audiobooks or it's a copywriter or what have you. And so you got to really take a moment to absorb that information. It's not just about understanding how to pronounce the words or even what the words mean. It's about what the message is about, what the feeling, the emotion. You got to tap into that. Um, Sometimes it's really about the subtext. You'll be reading words, but maybe the way you're presenting those words is done in a sense that almost can be contradictory to those words. So I know a lot of times as VAs and VOs, you think about, like, oh, I got to get these auditions out. So you kind of rush through things because you want to be first in line. Um, First of all, they're going to listen to a bunch. They may not listen to 1,000, they may not listen to a couple hundred, but they're going to listen to a bunch. What's going to help you stand out is if you're actually giving them what they want. So it's definitely worth to take that time. Read the script in your head. Think about how it would sound, how you would feel it coming to life on the screen or on a speaker, um, and then try to tap into that. What is your character doing? What is the purpose? Even a lot of stuff that's not really where you're playing a character, you've got to put yourself in that person's shoes. Why are they talking about this? Who are they speaking to? These are all things you have to think about. So it goes even beyond reading comprehension. It's really about tapping into what the author's intention is and the intention for that particular audience. Once you stop and do this a bunch of times and really get a feel for it, it'll almost become second nature where you'll kind of recognize some of the cues in different scripts. You'll go, oh, I'm playing this kind of role in this, or oh, this is the intended audience, or I should bring it out like that. Um, of course, the more info you have, whether you get like a copy of the video that's going to go with the VO, or if you get pictures of the particular character, especially if it's like something more character esque, where you can almost literally embody. If it's a big physical character, you kind of want to put that in there and get all chesty with it or whatever it is. Or if it's something more subtle and you think, oh, look at the way you can almost feel like, oh, this is more of a sensitive person who might be more soft spoken or whatever. These are all things, again, subtext, where you just got to analyze. And yeah, it takes some intelligence, not just intellectually, but like emotional intelligence to get the hang of it. But over time, it gets easier. Again, you'll start to recognize some of those cues and it'll come quicker to you. And then you can just get that recorded and edited quicker and book more gigs. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about, my friends? Of course it is. So hopefully this helps some of you guys stop and think about that and gets you more successful because I want you all to always keep shining.